single.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Here's Garland after the basket by Toronto. From deep, Mobley nails it from 3.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Achua with a screen on Garland. Here's VanVleet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up. And then Siakam with the jam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Mobley outside. Knocks it loose. Back to Garland. The shake. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Anunoby finds Achua. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Now here's VanVleet. Going inside, kicks it out to Anunoby. Stolen by Mitchell. LeVert with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Mobley, plenty of space. Cleveland the rebound. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Second chance shot. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Barnes. To the right side. Achua for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
It's stolen by Garland. Can they get it? And it's good on the lay-in.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Garland against VanVleet. Double clutches. Siakam. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. Siakam's gotten his second bucket of the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Garland. There's the drive. And finished off by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hop. Garland with the finish.
VanVleet outside. From deep three-point range. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. A minute and a half left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland against VanVleet. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Siakam the screen. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. defense pays. Garland for three. From beyond the arc and then some. Garland's got 7.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3 from Mitchell. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes passes to Siakam. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Allen. And here's LeVert for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Achua in at the 5. Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with it. Yes, it's good. Allen's got his first basket. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Inside, Achua. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. VanVleet against Garland. Siakam outside. To the paint. Here's Achua. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Stolen by Anunoby. Ooh, poked away. Anunoby on the wing. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Toronto's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Siakam's got 11 points. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Man, showing some terrific range.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Achua. Over to the wing. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And Toronto calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. Anunoby, and the layup is good off the glass. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. Crafty move, and Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Mitchell against Anunoby. To the middle. Lets it go. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavs trailing. Barnes with it. Now LeVert defending. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Achua can't hit. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Garland. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Van Vliet's got 9.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Achua. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Fans, get ready for the Cavaliers.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Osman at small forward with Love at the 4. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Okoro. Launches it. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Out to the right wing. And here's Young. From deep. Rebounded by Lopez.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Osman. Love a screen on Porter. Osman no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Covered by Lopez. Up and in on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Trend left side. Boucher finds Porter. Boucher on the screen. Off the mark there with a 3. The Cavs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Okoro. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He's got a piece of it. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. And the Raptors lead by 11.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Love, high post. This one for three. That shot off the mark. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Boucher with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Shot from the low block. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Young, the pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up, high post. Ball stolen. On the break. Here's Okoro. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Out to the right wing. There's Young with the three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Love from deep three-point range. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
I like it when Love looks for his shot because it puts defenders in a tough spot.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Trent up top. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside for Porter. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Okoro. Pass to Stevens. Misses the layup. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Boucher outside. There's the three. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the basket by Trent.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Okoro. Love for three. Gets the three ball to go. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Lightning quick release from Love there.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Porter. From deep three-point range, they get it back. The kick out to Young. Trent outside. The three is up. The shot no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Here's VanVleet following the score by Cleveland. Outside Barnes. From deep. Siakam, no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Back to LeVert. Fires the 3. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. VanVleet with it. Now LeVert defending. The kick out to VanVleet. From deep three-point range. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
VanVleet outside. Now Siakam. And here's Anunoby. Siakam outside. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Van Vliet finds Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Achua with a steal.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. The rules are rules.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Outside Barnes. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Achua. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Here's Garland. Outside for LeVert. Back to Garland. Achua with a steal. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Siakam, no good. Cleveland now. Time running out. Here's Garland. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet with a deep three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred Van Vliet.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeVert, that's good.
It all starts with the steal by LeVert. He timed that swipe just right.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Van Vliet outside. Double team on Van Vliet. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. From deep, Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Off target with the shot. So the Raptors win it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Starting for the visiting.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Brogdon looking around. To the inside. And finished off by Williams.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now here's Van Vliet. Takes the three. Knocks it loose. Here's Anunoby. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Tatum passes to Brogdon. And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now, here's Siakam. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Brogdon. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
It's that simple. Let's get it there.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Now Tatum, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum leading the charge and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Van Vliet. The pass to Siakam. Count it. Good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Achua in the corner. Van Vliet against Horford. And a wide open look for Siakam. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 5.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam, a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Barnes. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Brogdon outside. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Al Horford with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there with Brown, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. No good, shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum with it, guarded now by Barnes. Tatum drives in.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Siakam, and no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 12. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Brogdon. Celtics passing it around. Back to Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
There's Williams, and that one drops. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Van Vliet. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet attacking inside and taken away by Brown. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Siakam for three. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
The shot by Brogdon wide open and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Siakam outside. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum finds Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
From deep, and they'll get another chance. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Anunoby, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Tatum. That shot off the mark, and Toronto will go the other way with it. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Van Vliet.
Well, if you get Fred Van Vliet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Barnes against Tatum to the inside. Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Anunoby against Brown. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Smart deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Smart.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down. Puts his vertical to excellent use.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead.
35. Fans, let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Young. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Celtics leading by 13. Gallinari kicks to Williams. Outside, Smart. To the paint, here's Gallinari. He's off on that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Indoors, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
Outside, Porter. Launches a three. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Thaddeus Young.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
White dishes to Gallinari. Nice move. It's tipped. Boucher kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Fades and shoots. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Feeds to Gallinari. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Porter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
No, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
There's the pass to Gallinari. Gallinari with the screen for Williams. And Boucher sends it back. Smart against Trent. Taken away by Williams. Left side, Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Wow, how about the dominance, the speed, the physicality of that from Marcus Smart? Go to work, son.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Trent outside. 5 on the clock. And it's White with the rebound. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Boston leading by 13. Cornette passes to Williams. Here's Cornette. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Cornette's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Some changes for Boston. Williams dishes to Horford. Here's Brown.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Now, here's Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And here's Boston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Boston on top, up 19. And coming up is... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Boston leading by 19. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. Down low. Achua, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Brogdon against Van Vliet. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Tatum. And it's 6 points for Malcolm Brogdon. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Brogdon finds Williams. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes outside. Here's Achua. That shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Siakam a screen on Brogdon. For three, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, this is Fred Van Vliet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
Tatum looking around. And the dunk by Tatum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Anunoby against Brown. Back to Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50-40-90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Van Vliet way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Celtics leading by 17. Brogdon outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. From deep. The rebound by the Celtics.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brown the pass to Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Brogdon finds Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Now Achua. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And stolen by Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Horford. Brogdon outside. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Brogdon with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was open. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Who say does that start?
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Garland for 3. That one is off, and Boston going the other way now. Here's Brown. Mitchell grabs the miss. Outside Garland. And he makes it.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Boston on offense. Outside Brogdon. Outside Brown. With the drive. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Now here's Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so. Especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And it's Garland on the drive.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
That's good from Garland. And, RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year, and that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
The drive by Brown. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Tatum. Tries yet again. Kick out to Brown. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
For 3, Allen. Mobley passes to Garland. Back to Mobley. Garland finds Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Here's Brown. Puts it in off the killer crossover. Brown's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. The kick to Tatum. LeVert goes against Brogdon. The shot that time not on target, and it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer though with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
and it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. You very rarely see him miss.
Garland against Brogdon. Here's Brown. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. For Boston, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Williams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now LeVert. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. And the second.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics U.S. team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Brogdon against Garland. Here's Brown. Rejected by Mitchell. They get it back. Williams' shot is good. The Cavaliers leading. Now Garland. He's got 7. From deep. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Pass to Mitchell. The turnaround jumper. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Garland against Brogdon. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Darius Garland.
Man, good whistle there.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell against Horford. And here's LeVert for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Blocked! And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 10 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Horford, a screen on Garland. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Oh, sweet move. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Garland against Brogdon, right wing. Now here's Mobley. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game. And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Garland against Brogdon. The drive by Garland. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Banked it in off the glass. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Garland against Brogdon. And here's Brown for 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Oh, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Garland for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 13.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And it's Tatum missing. And here's LeVert for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Just such a menace.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Rubio against Smart. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound Boston. Now here's Gallinari. And he banks in the layup. Gallinari's gotten his second bucket.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
Outside Love. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Outside White. Kicks it out to Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Love passes to Rubio. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. White for three. Boston, no good that time either. The Cavs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Rubio. Outside Love. From deep. Hits a three-pointer. Love's got 6 points.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside White. Outside Williams. Boston, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Rubio. Outside for Love. Shoots over Gallinari. And it's Love missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Gallinari inside. Love's there. Gallinari's shot is off. Here's Rubio. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Gallinari. It's stolen by Love. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Okoro, no good. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Stevens. And here's Love for three. They get the rebound. Lopez. The layup misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's White with a drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The Cavs have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. Outside Love. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Rubio. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 is up. And Kevin Love with the 3. Love's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Gallinari. Back to Smart. The kick out to White. Three-pointer. Stevens with a rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Smart passes to Williams. Goes back up. And the layup falls.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter up 10. And they're... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Well, Cleveland's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Love, that's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
You see the confidence building at Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Love for 3, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him. Rubio against Brogdon. Up top, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Must penciling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The Cavaliers leading. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Stevens. Let's go with a three. The rebound, Celtics. Williams with it. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Rubio against Brogdon. Back to Rubio. Outside Love. Clock at 6. To the inside. Lopez. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Off the inbound pass. Brown can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's LeVert for 3. Cleveland gets it back. The shot no good. Boston trailing. Tatum inside. He's checked by LeVert. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Now Allen. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. Inside. Here's Horford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Darius Garland.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
Horford hits them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Left side Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. To stop the drought. Connects from downtown.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
LeVert goes against Brogdon. Tatum from long range. That one no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Mitchell misses.
And sometimes on defense, we can just get lucky.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brown's got 26 points. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Mitchell against Brown. Puts it up from 15. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Woo, out of nowhere. Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
Garland against Brogdon. And here's Brown for 3. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. LeVert passes to Mobley. Goes up at the elbow. They get it back. Here's the second effort. And it's Allen laying it in.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Darius Garland.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Garland. He takes it in. Takes a 13-footer. Misses the shot. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out.
Here is the starting lineup for...
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Anunoby passes to Siakam.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine. The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. Now here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Slashing to the rim with confidence. Fred Van Vliet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. The kick out to Barnes from downtown. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Garland with it from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Achua.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now, here's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Passes it to Achua. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mobley finds Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. From deep. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Shoots. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Anunoby kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Over Mitchell. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
LeVert with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Achua. Not a lot of room and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the small forward position.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Back to Garland. The three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. On deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Garland. Misses from short range. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes it to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 5.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From 11 feet away, Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the 3.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's LeVert. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Allen. Siakam pulls it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And again, no good by Toronto. Mobley, left side, kicks it out to Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Here's Anunoby, kicks it out to Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Siakam for three. From deep three-point range, and the Raptors miss again. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Raptors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Looking for Garland, he gets it there. So they take the lead. Garland's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Shoots over Garland. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that...
The Cavaliers, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Young. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Rubio. Love kicks to Rubio. Off target from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Cavaliers leading, and great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And here's Trent following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Trent goes in. On deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a 3 of his own.
Love outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Trent with it. Guarded now by Rubio. That gives them the lead. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Love outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
And how many big guys have Love's touch from that distance?
Pass to Boucher. To the inside, Trent. And that's collected by Love.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And a Turo throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the middle. Here's Young. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve. In team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break and knock down threes.
And here's Trent after the three-pointer from Ricky Rubio. Porter with the steal. It's deflected. Young trying to break free. Boucher's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Cleveland moving it around. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Porter outside. 6 to shoot. Young looking around. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Count that bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. Love outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
Here's Trent. The kick out to Porter. Boucher passes to Porter. And here is Trent outside. Good D by Rubio. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Love. To the paint. He dishes it to Lopez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. No good that time.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Fourth quarter of action is a... Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Okoro. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. For 3, Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Barnes, stolen by LeVert. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break Toronto. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A drive by Garland. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Lobbed up there for Van Vliet.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Passes to Mitchell. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. The pass to Garland. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it to Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Mitchell from past the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet from deep three-point range. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Here's Garland. 2 points. That one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Garland, no good. Toronto's gone 2-for-2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. From deep. LeVert grabs the miss.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:31 left to play here in the 4th. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Van Vliet outside. Takes it out to Siakam. Raptors get it back. Achua, the pass to Van Vliet. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Garland against Van Vliet. Loads it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Allen. Here's LeVert. Softly drops in the floater. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Garland looking it over. Lets it go with a 3. And it's LeVert missing. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Garland kicks to Mobley. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. We see the Cavaliers get the win here.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the center position. Here's Brogdon following the bucket by the Raptors. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. Achua with the rebound. And here are the Raptors now. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Siakam right side. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Driving inside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
VanVleet against Brogdon. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Brogdon finds Tatum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now the Celtics on the move. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority. I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages. The discipline to take good shots. The work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
And again, Toronto, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor to the paint. And Horford powers it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's VanVleet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Barnes. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Achua passes to VanVleet. The rebound, Celtics.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Down low. Here's Brogdon. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, you have to appreciate this about Malcolm Brogdon. There's a level of physicality he brings to the guard position. Nice finish through contact.
Now here's Van Vliet. The long distance three is buried.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
It's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Van Vliet outside. Takes the three. And the Raptors another three.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Raptors out in front. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Clock is at 3. Jack's up at 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, PA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 6. Outside Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. There's the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Another shot. And it's Tatum missing. Toronto has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Achua. Tatum with a steal. Brown with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound, Celtics. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Brown passes to Williams. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Brown. Anunoby on the wing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Achua. Now Barnes. Siakam for three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 5 now. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Tatum against Barnes. Williams a screen on Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Tries again and is blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Horford against Siakam. Into the lane. Lets it go from deep. Van Vliet misses. Boston trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he recovers it. Williams. An easy 2 on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Van Vliet on the wing. Siakam left side. 6 to shoot. Anunoby finds Siakam. No good on the triple. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tatum against Van Vliet. Here's Horford. Second chance shot. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Outside Brogdon. Up top Brown. On the wing Tatum. Here's Williams. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Barnes passes to Siakam. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
I'll tell you what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got Thaddeus Young. Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter. Then it's Chris Boucher. To the inside. Deflected. Now here's White. Smart outside. Williams passes to Smart. Here's Cornette. Played laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
White against Porter. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Outside Young, pass to Porter. It's hauled in by White. Well, the Celtics shooting 37% from the floor at this point.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Outside White. Outside Gallinari.
Boy, excellent defensive position by Chris Boucher. Just changes that shot, guys.
Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Gallinari. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That one falls. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Smart against Trent. On the wing, Porter. Two points. That one goes. Porter's got his first points in this one.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
Outside for Gallinari. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Trent against Smart. Trent, the pass to Boucher. 4-3. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Boucher. And now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Up top, Gallinari. Kicks it out to Smart. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Porter. Inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Williams against Young. Outside for Gallinari. Here's Cornette. Little turnaround. Got a hand on it. Young, the pass to Boucher. Trent outside. And he dunks it down.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Smart. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot. Moving it up. Here's Gallinari. Back to Smart. To the paint. It's stolen by Trent. Here we go. One-on-one. He's covered by Gallinari. Back to Boucher. And he gets that one. Boucher's got 4 points in the quarter.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Trent against Smart. Outside Gallinari. Launches it. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Raptors out in front, leading by 6. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the one. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Horford. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston trailing. Outside Brogdon. The kick to Tatum from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Tatum. Horford outside. On the wing, Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua with the dunk.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Brown can't hit. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Siakam finds Achua. It's stolen by Tatum. 3 on 3. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
And both free throws good for Brown. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. VanVleet with it from deep three-point range. Here's Siakam. Back to VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. 3 on the clock. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. VanVleet with it. Now guarded by Brown. Anunoby finds VanVleet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now here's Siakam. Outside Barnes. From outside the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Brown against Anunoby. For 3. Boston again missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's VanVleet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to VanVleet. Fires for 3. It's stolen by Tatum. Brogdon from outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Offensive board.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. 1:10 left in the final quarter. That shot off. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Scotty Barnes.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The three from Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. Outside Tatum. So the Raptors win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard.
arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Now here's Brown from 13, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Well, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Garland finds Mobley on the mark with the 15-footer.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tatum with the screen on Garland. Tatum down low, guarded by Garland. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now, here's Garland from deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Williams with the ball, covered by Mitchell. No coverage that time. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
He rifled that one in from distance. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now, here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Brogdon inside the line. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now, here's Brogdon. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And here's Garland for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. The shot. No good. Good D by Mitchell. LeVert the pass to Allen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And the shot is long.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Good D by Mobley.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Again, Mitchell missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And finished off by Brown.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 6. Mitchell outside. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Tatum no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Nifty move. Garland attacking, and the layup is up and in. Garland's got 8 points.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Your Cavaliers Houston team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Brogdon against Garland. Brogdon the pass to Williams.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
LeVert finds Mitchell. Back to LeVert. And Brown over to help. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Horford, a shake, and a dunk by Horford.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Garland against Brogdon. Garland kicks to Mitchell. On the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now Mitchell, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Mobley misses. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Garland surveying the D. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts? about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Horford with a screen on LeVert. Tatum dishes to Horford. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to LeVert. Garland kicks to Mobley. Ogden trying to get open. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Garland against Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum against Mobley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 3. Brogdon outside. Pass to Williams. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garland off the left rim and out.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Garland against Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. The 3 from Garland. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Your Cavaliers, 27. The Celtics, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Tatum after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Tatum passes to Williams. Love grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
And so it's Cleveland with it after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside, stolen by Okoro. Pass to Love. Here's Stephens. Rubio with a wide open look. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now here's Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Wade outside. A 3-ball. The 3-pointers right on target. Wade's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
White up top. The pass to Cornette. Banked in off the glass. Cornette's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Okoro with it. Up top, Rubio. Wade kicks to Okoro. Lock at 6. Here's Love, and he uses the glass on the layup. Love's got the lead back up to 4 now for Cleveland.
This is where Love is most comfortable operating. He feels so confident attacking the paint.
White the pass to going up. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Now Rubio. This one for 3, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
White, good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Now, here's Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Out to Gallinari. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Rubio, the pass to Okoro. Wade outside. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Now White, after Isaac Okoro, missing on that last 3-pointer. A nice shot by Gallinari. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Rubio, the pass to Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's White, driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 7.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
The third quarter comes to a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ricky Rubio is out there with the quarrel. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Wade outside. And there's the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Wade outside. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics leading by 4. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Horford with the screen on Garland. Smart dishes to Horford. Goes back up. Smart passes to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Now, here's Garland. And he drives in. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And Boston will go the other way with it. Brown against Mitchell. Now here's Brown. D right on him. Horford. It's rebounded by Cleveland. On deep. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. And Brown throws it down hard.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nobody near Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 9. A nice shot by Tatum.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
2 minutes.
And here is Garland. From beyond the arc and then some. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. Garland left side. And here is Allen. And Allen slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Brown against Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tries to keep it alive. And they get it back. Brown finds Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Free throw line jump shot. Garland, no good. Brown the pass to Horford. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He dishes it to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .11 seconds left in the game. Outside Garland. To the left side wing. Mobley. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This build.